Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am just doing a little bit of my own sweater. I've been out for a walk over to the post office. I finished the little cardigan and the hat for Helen, and it's on its way. Well, it'll be picked up from the post office tonight. It's 5 o'clock now anyway. This was earlier on, but I finished it off and got it parcelled up and posted off. But I made a little video to show you all the things I have in my bag. A better look instead of me sitting holding them up in front of me, in front of the laptop. So I'm going to show you that, and you can have an idea of the kind of things that I have in my bag down there that I need to knit up. Well, that's a little 19-inch cardigan and hat, and I'm going to pack it up now and send it with the little hat and matinee jacket that I did that Helen bought. So I'm going to pack those up and send them off now. Have a walk over to the post office, or maybe it's going by car, I'm not sure. So that's Helen's little cardigan. I've been over the post office, little cardigan and hat, and I've posted it off to Helen, so that's on its way to her. And I'm showing you a better view of what I have in my bag. This is the one I'm doing for Dagry. It's a 26-inch. It's a cable, and it's Irish moss stitch. So you look at the Irish moss stitch, it's double what you do for ordinary moss stitch. Instead of one row of knit, one purl one, it's 2 rows of knit, one purl one, and then reverse. So that one I can get started on sorting out the front, because I have to work out the rest of the pattern for this, because I haven't done this size before. So that's the back worked out, and I have to work out the fronts and the sleeves now. And this one, it's another one I'm working on a pattern for. This is my 4x4 basket stitch. I already have 16, 18, 24 and 26. I just have the 20 and the 22 to do. Well, this is a 22. And this lady leaves it up to me what pattern I do on what she asks for. So I decided I'd do a 20-inch for that. And I also have a 22-inch to do for her. So I'm going to do the 22. So I'll have those 2 finished. They'll be the next 2 that I'm doing. The little ones that I'm doing in the mornings, those ones will get finished. So that's another one that'll get sorted. And then my own. I only have a little bit more of the second sleeve to do. It's all stitched up on the sides, and as you can see where I had the back, had too many stitches on for the back, so I brought the back in here into the front and made the front smaller. You can see the seam down there, that's where the back comes in. But I'm hoping to get that one finished, so I'll be doing a little bit more of that one later on. And then this one, who I've been on with this even a lot longer than that one. And all I got was the back and one of the fronts done. And I'm not sure, but it's looking like it's going to be a bit too big for me, I think, this one. But I'll not know it till I get it finished. If it is big, I'll just put it up for sale on eBay or Etsy, somewhere like that. But this is Mariner's wool, which you can't get anymore. And it's a really nice wool too. It's nice and soft, this, really. I have knitted 1 or 2 other things with Mariners, and they always come out nice with Mariners wool. It's a pity you can't get that wool anymore. And that was the start of another one I was doing for my friend. She changed her mind, decided she wanted white instead of the pink after I had started it. I could have throttled her. But never mind, I just left it on the needles. I'll finish it off, and I'm not sure, the wool was a lot thinner than I thought it was. As you can see, it was from a 26-inch, but I think it might only be coming out to 24, so I would probably only knit it up to the 24 length and sell it as a 24, I think. So that was that one. This one with that wool I just bought the other day, you know, that furry stuff. I was just curious to see how it knitted. And it knits quite easy, actually. Had a little bit, was a little bit tight because I started the I'd done a few rows of garter stitch on the bottom on 5mm, and I changed to 6mm for the body part, and it's quite thick but soft. So I'm going to make a little, I'm not sure it's going to be a little 20-inch or a 22-inch little hooded jacket. I'll have to work out how to put the buttonhole things on this. I might have to crochet something on the front because I don't think you can put buttonholes in this kind of stuff. This sort of, you can't see the holes in the stitches. I'll work it out anyway, but it's just, I'm just doing it out of my own head. So that's just a little look at what I have in my bag, a better look than what I've shown you before. So that was a better look at what is in my bag. I will get to the end of them one of these days. But I thought, after I had finished Helen's and then went over to the post office and that, and sitting down, I thought I'm going to do some of my own. Everybody else's can wait. I've been trying to finish this for I don't know how long. And like seeing this, that other one in my bag's been in there a lot longer than this one. I think it's well over a year. Could be 2 years now, actually. Now I'm just having a drink of water while I'm sitting here too. But I walked over to the post office, and you know, it's been lovely and warm for quite mild the last few days. I'm checking my phone, I don't know what it was. It's a freezing wind. I don't know what the temperature is today. I'm just checking my phone to have a look. 11 degrees. No wonder it felt so cold. I just went over with a thin jacket on. I'm glad I had a sweater underneath it because I would have been absolutely freezing. You know, it's how the weather, the temperature was, I think yesterday was about 19 degrees. And that's 11 degrees now, but I think it was only going to get up to about 12 today. But it's hard to believe how the temperature can dip just like that. But anyway, like I said, I'm doing a little bit of my own knitting for a change, and I think I'll just keep on knitting this today, tonight, until I finish it. Because I'm so near to, I don't know what length it is. It has to be 17 inches for, I'm going to measure the length that I've done up to now. I do 17-inch sleeves for myself. This measures 13 inches, so, well, just over 13 inches, so I've got just not quite 4 inches to go, and then start the shaping round the top of the arm. So anyway, Helen, your parcel's on its way to you, and your knitting patterns, Heather, are on their way to you as well. And I have to tell anyone who happened to be looking through my knitting patterns, Heather did this yesterday when she ordered them. I think it was last night when she ordered them. And I've had one or two other people as well. I have different packs of knitting patterns where
I have packs of 7 knitting patterns. 7 of my knitting patterns where you get them for £10, or I've got a pack of 5 for £7.50 and different things like that. Make sure you check what is in the pack, because some people, like Heather did, ordered another couple of patterns apart from what was in the pack. Only one of the ones she ordered was already in the pack. I've had this quite a few times actually, and I've had to message. Most people have been able to get through and tell them and explain to them that they've ordered another pattern that's already in the pack. But I can't just send out. It was the one that Heather did it with was the baby's blankets. I have a pattern with 3 baby blankets on it. And she had that's in the pack of 7 patterns that you get for £10. But Heather ordered it again separately. But I don't know. It might not be a mistake for some people. They might have been ordering it for someone else. Might have been getting some for themselves and ordering that extra one for somebody else. So I'll have to message to find out. And I managed to get through to Heather. She emailed me anyway and explained it to her. So anyone, if you're picking any of those packs from my eBay or Etsy shop, make sure you check what's in it. If you're if you're ordering any other patterns off me, because sometimes, like I'm saying, that you might have ordered an extra pattern, it might already be in that pack. But that was just a little bit information for anyone who might be looking through my knitting patterns. And I had a parcel today. Came today. These are the packs of the little bags that I put when I sell my knitting patterns. I take one out. I don't know whether you can see it there, but it's a little pack like that. The packet that I put the knitting pattern. See, this was one of my knitting pattern I had been using. I'll show you how it goes inside here. Go inside. There, I put the knitting pattern inside little cellophane bags like that to keep the weather off them, because I put them in a paper envelope when I send them out in case it rains or anything like that, and I don't want the patterns to get wet. Now I was using, when I first started selling the knitting patterns, I was just using any little plastic bags I could find that I had in my house. But when I started looking around the shops for little bags that would fit these patterns, I couldn't find any. They were all either too short or just massive, and I couldn't find any that were the right size, or those ones that were folded on the bottom, so when you open them up, it's not a straight bottom thing on, and they were no good. So I found these ones like this in I think it was the Works. And I bought 2 packets from there. There was 45 bags in the packet. I think it cost me £2, which I thought, oh, well, that's okay. That's only about another 4.5, nearly 5 pence. That would take out of my profit for the pattern. But when I ran out of them and I went back to get some, I hadn't actually run out of them. I used the last one today when I sent Heather's patterns to her. But I knew I was going to be running out, so I went back to the Works, and they had every size, but these are C5 size. There is an A5 size, but I'm not sure whether that would be exact, whether it would be. I'd have to buy an odd one or two to check, but these are C5 anyway. And I was looking on Amazon and eBay and everywhere, and to get the same just 50 packets, like I'm saying, 45 packets cost me little envelopes, like like plastic envelope type things. They cost me £2 for 45. I couldn't get any for under about £4. I thought, I'm not paying that for them. I'm going to have to put the price of the patterns up for those. So I had to start looking around everywhere. I couldn't find any anywhere. And then I found this place on eBay. They were selling there was a lot of separate sale things they had on. And then I found a one where they sold all sorts. And I checked on there. But you had to buy a lot to get them. They were very expensive just to buy 50 or 100. So I kept looking at 50 at 100 and going up and up. And I managed to get them for 250, about 2 packets. So they're going to last me a long time. There's 2 packets here with 250 in. So I have 500 cello bags. That's cello bags, that's what they're called. Cello. Cellophane bags, that's all, or cello bags. So I have 500 here. They last me a long time. And they cost me £13.50 for all those bags. So it was a lot cheaper. It works out less than 3p for each bag to add to my knitting pattern. So I don't have to, I would have had to put the price up if I was buying them from the likes of Amazon and that just for to buy 50 bags. Even buying a larger amount on places like Amazon, it was still more expensive than what I paid for the ones I got. So that was good. I've got plenty to last me a long time. When I first put my knitting patterns up though, they did go pretty fast, and I could have done with those then, because I think I sold more than what I've got here. But anyway, that's that, and now I'm going to sit and get on with my knitting and finish my sweater. Hopefully I'll have it finished for tomorrow, so I'll be able to put it on tomorrow for my bingo. See what it looks like when it's completely finished, because I've tried it with just the back and the front sewn up on that I've done on it. So anyway, that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So it's starting to get darkish outside, so this video is starting to go dark without putting my light on.